Okay, so the question says M is a 3 by 3 invertible matrix with real entries, and I is an identity matrix. And if they have given M inverse is adjoint of M, then which of the following statements are true? So this question is purely based on the properties of the matrices, adjoint matrix, and also the determinants of the matrix. Okay, let's see how we are going to solve this question. So the first property that you should know here to solve this one is adjoint of any matrix A is actually going to be equal to det A raised to n minus 2 into A, where n is going to be the order of the matrix, right? So that is the first property that we should know here, because from here we can write the given M inverse can be written as they have given adjoint of M. So using this property that we can write this one as a det M raised to 3 minus 2, because the order of the matrix is given as 3 by 3 times M that we are going to get. So we got M inverse is going to be equal to mod M into M. Okay, so this is one property that we got here. So now the second thing that I'm going to do here when we are solving this is just multiply this one with M on both sides. Okay, so we are going to do the post multiplication. Let's see what is going to happen here, because we have inverse. So definitely I'm going to multiply with this one with M, so that we are going to get M inverse into M is going to be det M into M, that is going to be equal to M square. So now what happens to M inverse into M? So M inverse into M is going to be identity matrix that we know. Definitely M inverse into M is going to be identity, and that came out to be det M into M square. Okay, so this is one property that we got here when we are solving this. So M square into det M is going to come as I here. Okay, so that is one property that we got here. So now proceed further. So if I take the magnitude of this one, so if I go for the determinant of this one, so what we are going to get? So determinant of I'll be taking that one is going to be det M into M square. So now here another property that we are using here. So determinant of I is going to be 1, but now we need one more property to find out what will happen to the right hand side. So here we are going to use another property. So that one is going to be determinant of Ka. So if you take the det Ka, where K is going to be a constant, so this one is actually going to be K raised to n into det A, where again n is going to be the order of the matrix here. So using the same thing here, because again det M is going to be some number here, so we are going to get det M is going to be similar to K only. So we'll be getting this one as a det M raised to 3, because that is what the order of the matrix that we have here, and we are going to get determinant of M square. But again, this is another property that we have of the determinants. So this one is going to be det M cube that we can write here, and whatever we have here that can be written as det M square, right? So now we are going to get 1 is going to be equal to det M raised to 5 that we got here. So from here you can directly tell the value of determinant of M is going to be equal to 1. So that actually tells option B is going to be the correct answer. So now once we got option B, we can directly put it back into your relation that we had here. I is going to be equal to det M into M square, and where we are going to put det M equal to 1, and that is going to give you another relation which says I is going to be equal to M square. So that is also one of the answer that we got. So M square equal to I. So second option is, option C is going to be right answer here. Now, whatever the adjoint of M whole square. So to find out that one, so we are going to go for another very basic property of the adjoint matrix. Let's see. So we need to get adjoint of M whole square, which can be simply written as adjoint of M square. So this is also another property of the adjoint matrix. But now we have already proved that M square is going to be an identity matrix, and we know adjoint of identity matrix is going to be equal to I. So which ultimately says adjoint of M whole square is also going to be equal to I. So that means option D is also going to be correct for this question. So finally, what are the correct answers that we got here? Option B, option C, and option D are going to be the correct answers for this given question here.